everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how I made this Bubu pleated top with zipper at the front. You can open it up like this and style it and wear it as a kimono. Just put on your camisole inside and you're good to go. If this is what you like to learn, please come on and let's get into the tutorial. If you're a new subscriber or returning subscriber, you are welcome. Let's get right into it. So I'm going to fold my fabric into two, just as you can see me doing here. I've just placed it into two like this, and here I have the opened part and here is the folded parts. So I'm just going to measure it here, so you can measure from the middle of your back, like the midpoint of your neck, to where you want your first shoulder to be before you add the pleated shoulder. So mine is 16.5 inch for joining. So the length of the blouse is 14 inches, which is the top to nipple. Then can come down by 1 or 2 inches. Then I have my ½ inch for joining. I hope you understand. So the neck width I'm working with is 3 inches. I've marked it like so. I'm going to come down by 1 inch for the back neckline, just as you can see me doing. So I've marked 1 inch for the back neckline, and I'm going to just mark it out just like this, as you can see. So after that, I'm just going to cut it. I'm just going to mark the shoulder slope. I'm going to mark the shoulder slope of 1 inch from the line, from my starting line. I'm going to mark 1 inch below, like so. So just for me to be able to, I have ½ inch here for joining for my starting point. So I'm going to come up from the 1 inch by ½ of an inch, so that I will not have a shortage of length. I hope you understand. So I'm going to extend the neckline as well, just as you can see me doing now. So I'm going to cut it out now. So I'm just going to use my ruler to connect the line from the ½ inch that I come up by to the ½ inch on the neckline, just like so. Then I'm going to cut it out. So I'm also going to add ½ inch to the neckline. I hope you understand. So just add your ½ inch to the neckline this way, and I'm just going to cut it out. Please kindly watch the way I'm cutting it out, just like so. Ensure that you cut your ½ inch so that you don't have a shortage of length. So I'm done cutting, and I'm going to place the back. I'm going to place the back now. I'm going to place it on the front. So because we're going to be having a zipper at the front, I already have my zipper marked on the front part. So I have the same thing placed on each other. Then I'm just cutting out the shoulder slope on the front part as well. I hope you understand. So the measurements are the same except for the zipper allowance. So I'm going to remove the back from the top now, from the front part now, and here is what I have. Then I'm going to just mark the neckline. So I already have the neck width marked down. So I'm going to come down by 3.5. You can come down by 3 inches if you wish. So I'm just going to mark it out like this. So I'm going to cut it out now. I'm not going to add allowance because I already added allowance for the back neckline. So I'm just going to cut it out now, since I have the same thing on the front and the back for the back bodies. I hope you understand. So I'm going to open up the zipper area here. Then I'm going to notch it both at the upper parts and at the down parts, so I can know where my zipper is going to be starting from. My zipper allowance is going to be starting from. So after that, here is what I have. Then the next thing I'm going to do now is to come up here by 5 inches at the side here, then come in here by 4 inches. Then I'm going to mark like a guard here of 2 inches, and I'm going to curve this part just so I will not have a sharp edge. Just curve it this way, curve it like this here. Then I'm going to cut it out just to give that part a curvy edge here around here. That's it. So I have my facing cut out on it, so you can use your bias to just finish it up here if you wish. So I don't want to make use of bias. I want to make use of a facing. That's why I have it here. So I'm just going to turn it, use the facing to turn it here. Just stitch it with ½ inch and turn it, and do the same thing on the back part. This is the back, this is the front. Sorry, I'm going to repeat the same thing on the back and the other side of the front. And now here is what I have after I am done. and you can see I've ironed it, and I've just pipe in the edges of the facing. So I'm going to match it up like this on the shoulder here, and I'm going to stitch it with 1/2 inch. I'm going to stitch it here with 1/2 inch, and I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other side. Stitch it here with 1/2 inch. So after I'm done with that, the next thing I'm going to do, here is what I have. I've stitched and I've ironed it, as you can see, like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to pick up this side. I'm going to start measuring from here. Use your tape to measure all around here. This is the armhole, the shoulder. Measure all around to the back, all around to the back, and back to the front, to the shoulder, and back to the front on the other side to the other zipper allowance. So you're going to measure all you have there, and I've measured. So now I'm making use of 9 inches for my pleated down part. You can make use of 8 or 7, depends on how long you want it to be. So I'm just going to measure it just that way. Then you're going to add 1 inch at the down part for hemming and 1/2 inch at the upper part to join. I hope you understand. So I am making use of 9 inches, so you can make use of 9 or just reduce whatever you want to make use of. And I have what I have around there, I've doubled it and cut it out here. I hope you understand. So what I have around there was about 120 inches, and I doubled it. So I'm going to pick up the midpoint of the 120. So I have 240 inches for the pleated part, so I divided it into 2 and matched the middle part. And I've matched it, and I've also notched the middle part of the back of my dress, of my bodice. I hope you understand. So I'm going to be matching the notch area together just like this. I'm going to match it together just like this. The midpoint of the pleated part that I'm going to be pleating, and the back part. So I'm going to pleat it from the midpoint of the back to one side of the front, and to the other side as well. So this is what I have after I am done pleating. I hope you understand. So this is what I have, and I've hemmed the down parts with my 1 inch allowance. So after doing this, now the next thing I'm going to do, I hope you can see, so I did not pleat it into the 1.5 inches that I have here. So I'm just going to place my zipper like this. Leave about 1/2 inch from the down part before you place your zipper, about 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch. Then you place it just as you can see me doing. Then you put it in this way and stitch on it just like this. So you're going to be having your zipper just like this. So I hope you can see, I hope you understand. So I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other side as well. And now I'm done fixing my zipper, and this is what I have. So you should fix it in a way that it's going to be able to open up. So you're just going to match it all around, all together, just like this. Match it together, make sure that they are matching on all sides. And I'm going to come down by my armhole of 11 inches. You can mark 10 inches or 9 inches, depends on what you have. So I'm going to mark this line now on the bust. Mark your fitted bust point, bust measurement, sorry, bust round, so that it will be fit on you around the bust area. So you're going to match it. So just mark it here and just bring it down from this part here to the where the pleat starts from. Please do not let it exceed that part. So just mark it up to this point here, and you can come up by 10 or 9 inches for the armhole depth. I'm making mine 11 because I'm on the bigger side. So this is what we have after I am done. It's actually a very simple top to make. If you have learned something from this video, please kindly drop a thumbs up and comment on my video and share, like, and thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye.